Welcome to Maison Journals. We've had a busy few weeks at the house. The builders are still there. We've spent most of our time in the garden, long 12-hour days, but it's absolutely been worth it. We inherited with the house an industrial lawnmower, so we've really made a big difference in the garden. We've also had to buy some machinery to maintain the property. We've got a chainsaw, some trimmers and some garden equipment. We went to an agricultural shop. They was incredibly helpful there. We turned up at 10 to 12 just before their lunch hour. I think they may have felt a bit sorry for us because of our lack of knowledge in this department, but they was incredibly helpful, and that was really, really positive. And you know, just 12 hours in the garden can really undo years and years of neglect. So the garden is looking great. We're really, really pleased with that. Secondly, we've cleaned out the barn. We inherited lots of stuff with the house, and it was all put into the barn just so we could take our time to sort through it. So we've finally sorted through most of that, and that's all gone. We've got a lifetime of sellotape and plasters. We never need to buy either of those again. And we have been progressing in the house. The builders are doing the kind of technical building work that we do not have the skills to do. They finished the top floor, they finished the middle, and they're finishing off the ground, and it should be about sort of 6 weeks and they'll be done. And then it will be over to us to start the decorating. There's still an awful lot to do. When we first started this journey, we bought the house unseen. Someone kindly commented that we must have nerves of steel. It will cost us double what we expect and take twice as long. Well, that person was wrong, because it's taken 3 times the amount of time and a lot more than double in cost. But it's absolutely worth every minute, and every time we visit, it feels more like home. So I've got a short timeline of events, and I'll share them with you over the coming weeks, and I hope you enjoy. And thank you for watching. So while the builders were busy in the house, we set about cleaning the barn. We inherited a huge amount of stuff from the previous owners. This is the barn before, and any job takes a lot longer, and after 3 days of 12-hour shifts, the barn is now completely clear. Some things we have kept. There's a forge which we've just cleaned off, and we will be just keeping that there because it's so beautiful. These are some additional things that we found in the barn. A lovely lamp and some toys from the previous owner. The rubbish will be collected in the next few days, but we have got this rather lovely 1970s garden parasol. An update on the kitchen. This has been our kitchen tap for several years. It's in the hallway, it's cold. We have to boil the water to do the washing up. And at last, June 23, we have a kitchen sink. Never did I think a kitchen sink could bring so much joy, but it was very short-lived. The next morning we got up and there was a crack across the sink. We purchased this sink online from IKEA a year ago. It's been in storage because the kitchen wasn't ready. And after going online, it seems that there's a manufacturing fault and it's been set wrong. There'd been lots of returns. So the builders kindly took the sink out again for us, and it was back to washing up again in bowls. So we drove the 200 kilometers to Clermont-Ferrand, and 24 hours later, the sink was back. This is the kitchen in 21 June, when I naively thought all it needed was a coat of paint. Fast forward, new electrics, new beams, new ceilings, new floors, and we are almost getting there. We've got a bit of way to go.